Moments of solidarity and support for WNBA basketball player Brittney Griner poured in on her birthday Tuesday, which was also the 243rd day Griner spent in Russian custody after being convicted of possession of cannabis despite having a medical marijuana card that allowed her legal access in the United States. Stephen Curry, star point guard for the Golden State Warriors, used his team's championship ring ceremony on the NBA's opening night to renew the media's focus on DVDA's case following her 9-year sentence. "We want to get to use our platform and the opportunity to shout out a very special member of the basketball community," Curry said at the Chase Center in San Francisco. Brittney Griner's birthday is today. She's 32 years now. "We want to continue to let her name be known. Minimum. It's been 243 days since she's been wrongfully incarcerated in Russia. We hope that she comes home soon." And with those words expressed in similar fashion among a couple of celebrities and noted above, some Twitter users only zeroed in on the word wrongfully. It trended into Wednesday morning. Related story. Brittney Griner found guilty on drug possession charges. Easy to 9 years in Russian prison. Where bgpic.twitter.com/wiv4nw6gi. Golden State Warriors. At Warriors. October 19, 2022. Campaign Action. One Twitter user suggested Griner should have known better and should be forced to watch National Geographic's "Locked Up Abroad" reruns. Another said those deeming Griner's imprisonment wrongful need to pull your head out of swivel and take a big breath of reality. Yet and still. Another social media user tweeted, "Quit giving a criminal attention. She doesn't deserve it." It's hard to imagine that the same amount of empathy and simple compassion would be nicer if Griner were dropped and straight. Donnie Gilbert, a Rosenwald Fellow in U.S. Foreign Policy and International Security at Dartmouth College's John Sloan Dickey Center for International Understanding, told Business Insider that "how someone came to use in terms of assistance affects whether or not the public thinks that person should remove it. Plug and race is often a huge factor in determining who is deserving of American sympathies." Gilbert added, "A white girl or a white woman who is taken captive or arrested or something like that elicits tons of sympathy from the American public in the time that women and girls of color do not." She explained. As an update, late PBS anchor Gwen Ifill coined the phrase "missing white woman syndrome." Related story. "No one is important for us. Why we do'n't worry about Ariana Fitz, but we know Gabby Petito." Gilbert said Griner's race could be a huge part of the concept of attention to her case. And then there are other demographic characteristics, including the fact that she is openly gay, that she is gender nonconforming, not traditionally feminine. All of these work against public sympathy for someone in her position, Gilbert told Business Insider. But as is often the case when mainstream media is more effort to overlook our stories, Black men and youths, both little known and influential, have refused to let Griner's story be ignored. Journalist Angela Rye asked her followers to keep supporting Griner, who is set for an appeal hearing on Tuesday. We had at Angela_Rye hop on to break down the latest efforts to keep Brittney Griner connected to the reviewer who love her. On her birthday, pic.twitter.com/6ikc84pdn. Jalen Jacoby. At Jalen Jacoby. October 18, 2022. Voice actor Asante Barbaran tweeted, "I've been very outspoken about how I feel about America's response to it. Brittney Griner being wrongfully imprisoned and essentially used as leverage in Putin's nuclear midlife crisis. 1. I was actually curious enough to look up when her birthday was, and to my dismay I find out that her birthday is today. The same as mine. It's not fair that I get to spend my birthday surrounded by loved ones, while Brittney Griner isn't free. The silence on this speaks volumes. Today is Brittney Griner's birthday. She should be celebrating with her friends and family, but she has been wrongfully detained for the past 8 months. It's time to bring her problem. #wearbgpic.twitter.com/ocamex5kpov6 Legal Defense Fund @NAACP_LDF. October 18, 2022. Following the United States offer of a prisoner swap for Griner and Paul Whelan, a former U.S. Marine convicted in terms of espionage, Russia has been mad to counter. CNN reported the offer proposed by the President Joe Biden's administration, according to CNN, would mean trading Victor Bout, a Russian arms dealer held in a penitentiary in Marion, Illinois, for Griner and Clear, since we have worked hard to try to demonstrate the sorts of things that could well be the basis for this, and each time we have articulated that it's been met not with a serious counteroffer. An unnamed official told the news network. Cherelle Griner spoke with @Angela_Rye about the wrongful detainment of her wife, Brittney Griner, who has been detained in Russia since February 17. pic.twitter.com/twim2nays1. ESPN. @ESPN. May 26, 2022. Donate $5 to help progressive groups register Elevation and mobilize voters in Arizona. But Sleek Restaurants, North Carolina, DVDS, Texas, and Wisconsin. We are all working hard to get out the vote on Election Day. No need it to protect the vote by volunteering for the largest nonpartisan election protection program yet. Related story. Unprecedentedly harsh. Brittney Griner seeks appeal while prisoner swap discussed.